Hello, hello, and welcome to another stream of Assassin's Creed 3. Today, I guess we're doing story, since I've done everything else that I can do. Oh god, there's a cat in my way. Wrong way, Connor. I wanted you to go up. Thank you.
Cargo and all.
Aye, but Governor Hutchison refuses to let them leave.
What happens now? We wait for the signal. What signal?
This meeting can do nothing further to save the country.
That one.
Evening, gentlemen. Shall we be off?
No.
What's the matter?
I have spent today drawn from one bit of madness to another with nothing to show for it. Before I go any further, I would like to know exactly what it is you intend.
Of course. First, we make our way to Nathaniel Bradley's house to fetch the rest of our little group. Then it's on to Griffin's Wharf, where we board the ships and dump the tea. Simple as that.
Simple seems a bit charitable.
Cheer up, Connor. For tonight, we are all victors. The Sons of Liberty get to send a message to England, and you rob William Johnson of his financing. Your village will be saved.
Uh-huh.
Idea? Why don't you lead the way? That should keep us out of any further trouble. Am I right?
Uh-huh. Sure.
Damn it, more guards.
We need to turn the crowd's anger to our advantage.
Say the word, Connor, and I will make it so.
Are there any other side objectives? Nope, just eliminate the guards, okay. All right. What? What am I reducing my distance to? What the hell? What? 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 I'm so confused. What was I supposed to stay in proximity of? Oh well. What? Oh, I didn't press it enough times. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. I can't whistle like that. How the fuck do you whistle like that? I can whistle like a normal person. Like that's easy, but like with your teeth? It's just not happening.
We need to keep those bastards at bay while the deed's being done.
Let me up. I'm yours to command.
Hey, Lava. Perform musket air assassination. Okay. Muskets. I would like the musket, please. No! Come on. Get closer. That is not what I want. Why? How are you supposed to get... There's got to be a way, an easy way to get a musket assassination. Oh, I know. Aw. So I've really been enjoying Oblivion. I think the Oblivion remaster has made me a fan of Elder Scrolls. It hit in just the right way. There we go. Okay. Now... Hold on. Stop shooting him. I need to throw him in water. Come on. Come on. There's two. Come on. Oh, they're over there now. Come on. Well, that was pretty easy. Watch the T part be hard. Uno. Dosido. Trace. He disappeared without a... Quattro is a very expensive graphics card. Yeah, Paul's fine. I said Paul's fine. Fine. Hey, okay. Yeesh. Paul, buddy. One more, and I can protect you to the fullest. William Molyneux knows his shit, though. Come on. God, he's like taking on a bajillion guys at once. Okay. What? What's it? Whoa. This game at 30 frames per second is a trip.
We've done it!
Gunnar? We saved the last one for you. Best we get out of here.
Okay. Did I unlock anything? No. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, it's back to the homestead. I like Connor. Connor's cool. Although I don't think the very last bit of tea was dropped by a Native American man named Ratanakatan, aka Connor. So much for historical accuracy.
It is done.
Johnson is dead?
No. He retreated when we destroyed the tea.
Only to hatch some new scheme, I'm sure. You should have killed him.
There was no need.
Time will tell if you speak the truth.
Ganondokon, why are you here? Has something happened?
William Johnson has returned with all the money required to buy our land. He meets with the elders as we speak. I have begged him to resist, but I fear he shall have his way unless you intervene.
How is this possible? We destroyed the tea.
The Templars are nothing if not resourceful. You should have heeded my warning.
Please, you have to stop him.
Of course. Can you tell me where they're meeting?
Boy, I remember hating this mission. We'll see how I feel about it now, but... This game is so finicky in, like, tight quarters. And especially at 30 frames per second. I don't know how console players deal with it. What the fuck? Where'd Connor go? And this game should get a 60 frames per second patch. I'm sorry. I mean, it is, you know, remastered. You would think. But okay, if I remember correctly, yeah, it's right here.
Izzy not gonna daradit ganusade ne Johnsons yun jat der rocksta. Guahiganzi what ne ganun haradun hagedum.
The water is well guarded, so we won't take the water. That's my usual mistake, I think. Or maybe that's not my usual mistake. Maybe it just prevents me from doing it that way. Oh, that is some funky ass BS. Guess I have to go this way. Of course, you don't have access to the Brotherhood here, which is a mite annoying. No, you don't. Can I get up over here? Gotta wait till that guy comes back here and then turns around. Come on. I'm going to need you to turn around. Come on. Turn around. I see you. Turn around. What? Why did he shoot two? I didn't press it twice. What the hell? Am I still good on the being detected thing? Yes. Well, at least we got some arrows back. Can I climb up? Yeah. No. Well, maybe. No. I feel like come on, Connor. Get... Jeez.
This is a mistake. We should sign.
You are so frustrating sometimes, my friend. Yeah, don't worry about it. It was the wind. It was the wind. No. No, 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 no. Oh. No? Okay. No. Shush. Go away. Go away. See, it's this kind of stuff that makes me miss Assassin's Creed Shadows. Because Assassin's Creed Shadows had such a good stealth system. Like, very, you know, intuitive and easy to use. And this, it feels like, oh, you have these hidden spots, and they're green, and, oh, by the way, the rest of the environment is green. And, you know, you... enemies can see you from a mile away. What the fuck? Why are you standing up, Connor? That's such fucking... Like, I pressed L2 to aim and R2 to fire. He didn't do anything. He just stood up and looked at them. And when I let go of L2, presumably to go back into stealth, he just stood there. And I have to go through all of it again. This is why I hate this mission so fucking much. I have, like, oh my god, I have never enjoyed this mission at all. Every time it's like I do all that side stuff to avoid doing this because I really don't like it. I don't like when things are constructed to highlight the worst part of something. Like, you have to go this specific path. I guess this is the right way. supposedly. What the fuck? That's such... And plus, like I've said a million times at this point, the 30 frames per second does the systems no favors. Like the parkour feels a little bit more unruly because you're at 30 frames per second, right? That means you have less frames to make input adjustments, right? So your inputs in at 60 frames per second can be way more precise, can be way more like nuanced. Here, you're a little bit more of a freight train. Honestly, if I could stream it, well, at this point, we're past the point of no return. You know, like, I don't want to start up the PC version and go through everything that I've gone through to this point to get it again, you know? But my recommendation is to definitely not play these games on consoles, I hate to say. I mean, the Ezio trilogy wasn't that bad.
We are not your brothers. You seek land true enough. Land that is not yours.
Come on.
For any person.
What about you?
How? By signing our lands over to you? Then we'll be as one in your debt forever?
Sir William may have a point. What hope have we against their black powder and iron?
The spirits will guide us, as they always have.
Did they not guide us?
Come on.
Yes, that we might unmask the great disgrace.
This is a mistake. We should sign.
Hello, Bart. We are dealing with an obnoxious mission. Yeah, come here. Come on. Yeah.
Peace, peace. Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm?
If you wish to protect us, then give us arms, muskets and horses that we might defend ourselves.
War is not the answer.
We remember, Stanwix. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it. Your words are honeyed, but false. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands.
So be it. I offered you an olive branch, and you knocked it from my hand. Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Are you threatening us?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh no. What have you done?
Ensured an end to your schemes. You sought to claim these lands for the Templars.
Aye, that we might protect them. Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects? Or that the people of the city care one whit about them? Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter, or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when the walls of the city constrict, when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet, but they will. 'Tis the way of the world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
You speak of salvation, but you were killing them.
Aye, because they would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
Ayawas ne yate hagum sare am dahyayum ne skanas izagum haje.
Now I got to perform a swan dive. I think I know where I can do that. Well, see, here's the thing about Templars that you have to realize is that, okay, so no fascist gets into power by saying, I'm going to be a fascist, right? No, I mean, what they do is they convince people. They massage them a little bit.
But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot weapons and supply. Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control. So long as Pitcairn lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die. I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I had to do it. Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them must be dealt with in turn. Even your father.
I know.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
What is it?
A request for aid from Paul Revere. Seems the Redcoats are up to something in Boston. Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
They mistake me for one of their own. Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Where am I to go?
Mr. Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
So, as I was saying, we'll do this homestead mission. So, like, they present... The Templars present what they're doing in the most positive light possible. But really, what's important to them is control. They don't give a shit about the natives. Like, they want the land so they can dig on it and find the Isu temple. That's the only reason they want it. You know, and they'll kick off and kill any native who's in their way. So, like, he's lying. That's the important thing to remember about all the White Room confessions, is that they all fucking lie. In the end, it is all about control. So fuck the Templars.
Afternoon.
Hello. Let me... Why? Why are you being this way, game? There we go. Good. Good lord.
Hello, sir. Would you like a draught of ale or some bread and cheese?
Connor, this here is Oliver and that is Corinne. Great people. Ollie, this is Connor, the man I was talking about. The Lord of a Manor.
We were passing through is all and met some of your townsfolk. They were thirsty and we had some barrels in the back and...
I am no lord, and these are my friends, not my townsfolk. What brings you to the road with a cart full of spirits for sale?
We were innkeepers until the king took our inn for some military such and such, left us out on our round part.
Hey, you should settle here. We could use an inn.
Good idea.
What is that? The Third Amendment?
But without the inn itself, we don't have much choice, and building one isn't cheap.
We certainly have a need for something of the sort. I will speak with my friends at the mill and see what we can do about building ourselves one. If it can be arranged, would you consider ending your search here?
Of course, Ollie. We'll have an inn again.
Yep, I was right. That's a reference to the Third Amendment. The Third Amendment would made it so that soldiers couldn't like take over someone's house or inn.
This should suffice.
Thank you. You won't regret this, Connor. We promise.
Okay. Oh, wait, did my, One of the things that's a little weird about the homestead missions is figuring out where they fit in to, like, the story as a whole. It's weird. Connor comes off as a bit of an abrasive jackass in, like, the main story missions. But in the homestead missions, he's, like, magnanimous and kind and, like, a good person. And I feel like... I feel like the reason why is it's like, oh, here are these really nice people who, you know, aren't jackasses. And then he has to deal with the colonists and, like, you know, slave owners and whatnot. And I imagine that would make him very irritated. Okay, before we do that. Did I not? I thought I... Okay. Yes. Cool.
Connor, come with me downstairs.
Should I search for something to fill that space?
No rush. Eventually, the right piece will present itself.
As you wish.
There's a chest in a cave on the edge of the property. Could you retrieve it for me? I would go myself, but these old bones prevent me from getting to it.
Sure.
Take Norris with you. The cave entrance is blocked with heavy stone and will need to be cleared one way or another.
But I try to do these homestead missions right away. Because they unlock things. Important things. Oh boy. Up we go. Is there another? There's not. Hey, buddy.
Norris, I'm going to fetch something for the old man. And he told me there might be some stone that requires clearing.
Yeah? I will bring my explosive. Miriam is interesting.
Certainly not your typical colonial woman. A deadly shot.
She brought down that cougar. She is strong, capable. She has no husband?
Not that I'm aware of.
I never met a woman like her before.
Hmm.
I would like to know her better.
You should speak to her then.
I might
Yeah.
try. Hey, don't splash. Don't want to get the powder wet.
I'm not splashing.
She likes Frenchmen?
I don't think Connor wants to entertain this conversation. I think it might make him uncomfortable.
I see why he encouraged me to enlist your services.
Pas de problème. We blow it up. Be my guest. Duck and cover!
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ah, that's a nice one!
Thank you.
Bienvenue. Doesn't look safe in there. Be careful. I'll be
There's
at
gonna be
the
a
line.
bear in there, isn't there?
About Miriam is interesting.
Yeah, shoot your shot, guy. Ugh. This would be terrifying if it weren't so obviously pre-programmed. Let's be real, who doesn't love tomboys? Wondrous. Why must you confound me at every turn? Yep.
That was close.
So what was this? Hey, Nomad, how you doing? How's life? Nice. That's good to hear.
I have what you asked for. I must know who put it there and for what purpose.
I did. I put it somewhere I knew only I could reach, but that was a long time ago.
Who does that belong to?
These were the robes of the first assassin to come to the colonies.
Huh. Okay. Well. Let me see. Let me see. So this is the main story. It goes to sequence 12. We are in, I think, sequence 7. Or... yeah, I think we're in sequence 7. Yeah, we're in sequence 7. So we're halfway. Oh, geez. I just like doing the homestead missions as they come available. So, I should be further along. Tuck and roll.
Connor!
I have played this before, so don't worry about spoilers. I mean, maybe you might want to worry about spoilers for other people in the chat, but I played this game when it first came out, so...
Norris.
You know Miriam?
Of course.
What does she like? I want to give her a gift.
I really do not know.
All right.
Let me call on Prudence. She may be of service.
You know, when it comes to spoilers, my philosophy, and I don't think it's a popular philosophy, but it is mine, is that even if... Will you go up? You... Come on. There's a crack right there. You can go up there. Okay, never mind. My philosophy with spoilers is that intent matters more than anything else. Like, if someone is talking... Like, I've never watched Game of Thrones, right? And... but the world doesn't revolve around me. So if people want to talk about Game of Thrones, it's like, it's fine. What bothers me is when someone intentionally tries to ruin someone's experience. Like, I used to work at a movie theater, and I said on Twitter that I was going to go preview the new Star Wars movie. And I got a DM with a picture of a spoiler from that movie. And it just, like, the person only did it to kind of ruin my experience. And that sucks. Like, the intent of what you do matters. So, you know, like, if you're just talking about stuff and I didn't know about it, I'll be like, man, I didn't know about that. But it won't bother me, like, at all. What will bother me is if you're trying to intentionally be a jerk or something, you know. But most people aren't trying to be jerks, so that doesn't happen too often.
Prudence.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite sequences in the game.
Norris is trying to court a woman. What do you women like in terms of gifts?
A nice bunch of wildflowers always brightens my day. Who is it Norris fancies?
Best not say for now.
Fair enough. Best ones are atop the bluff to the northwest. A bit tricky to get, but they grow large and healthy in the full sun.
It was the first of the new ones. I'm gonna be real. I've completely expunged most of the memory of it from my brain. I think it was Force Awakens. You know, one of the coolest moments of my life was, so my dad got the guy who hired at ILM his first job. At least one of the, he doesn't work there anymore. He used to. And, I was at the time thinking about becoming a 3D artist. And so, my dad was able to pull some strings with this guy, and I was able to get a tour both through ILM, and I got to have lunch at Skywalker Ranch. And me and my dad's friend and my dad and my mom were sitting, and this was around the time Attack of the Clones was about to come out, or it had come. No, I know when it was. It was when the second Mummy movie had just come out. That's when it was. Anyway, so we're sitting there, you know, eating at this little like there's this little lunch. It's sort of a restaurant, but not. It was very kind of informal. And we're sitting there, and who walks in with his family and daughters but George Lucas? It was very cool. I didn't have the courage to go up and say anything to him, especially at the his home with his family. It would have been wildly inappropriate, but it was very cool, you know. Hey.
Horace, are you in there?
Oui?
Oh. I will find you a little later then.
No, it's all right. What is it?
Prudence advised a bunch of wild flowers.
Really? Are you sure? Doesn't seem right.
So I'm pretty sure that this was before. I mean, there were cameras on phones, but not like, I don't even think the iPhone had come out yet. Hold on, let me check the date. So this was 6 years before the iPhone. Wait a minute. No, it wasn't. Hold on. Maybe I got this. Hold on. One sec. It was 4 years. It was 4 years. Because I had just graduated high school early. No, I didn't. Like I said, I in the story, I was way too intimidated to like go up and be like, hey, you know. Because like he was at dinner with his family. It would have been wildly inappropriate. At least I think it would have been. Still a cool experience. Going through going through Skywalker Ranch and seeing like all of the old props and all the old stuff and talking to the people who made things. Like I talked to the guy who modeled Sebulba from episode 1. He was super nice. Great guy. Yeah.
You ever played bowls?
I see you are getting along again.
Oh, aye. We're always at each other for one thing or another, but more often than not, we work it out in the end. It's just the thought of my family threatened got me hot under the collar.
And Terry knows he couldn't beat me in a fight.
You rat!
That's why he built this bowls pitch, so he could beat me at something. Still can't though, can you, Terry?
I was winning till Connor came along!
Sure you were.
Oh boy. So, what am I? What? What is the goal? Damn it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. So it's whoever winds up close to the small ball. I got you. Great job, Connor. Okay. Okay.
Puts the pressure on.
Bastard. Aw, damn. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Don't bounce. Son of a bitch.
That should do.
You know what? No. No. I refuse. So it bounces, which means it doesn't go where it says it's going to go, which means we have to account for that. I should probably put it into a corner, make it easier to get to. So, I imagine... A... I'm still closer. Okay. So we're going to aim for the other ball. And maybe knock it out of the way. Yeah. What? Oh, shit. Come on. Give it a point. It's probably a mistake. Hey.
Many thanks for the game.
Oh, you see that one?
Yeah, it feels like the tactic is to let's see. I'm gonna try and smack it into the corner. Haha.
I'm happy with that. Fortune is with me today.
Hey, I won. I'm not sure when the remastered version came out. I think 20... It was before PlayStation 5, but the game itself came out in 2011, or the original game came out in 2011. I'm thinking 2018? You can Google and check me on that.
You want to tell him, my love?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
It's been a long time coming. It does present a slight problem, however. There's no doctor for Miles.
Well, then we should find one.
I know of one that may consider moving here. His name is Dr. Lyle White. It's been a turn since we last saw him, but you might try his old house in Boston.
To Boston we go. Honestly, as a remastered game, they could have done a lot more. Like, when Oblivion first came out on the Xbox 360, I hated it. I did not like it at all. But Oblivion Remastered, I've been kind of addicted to. It's really good. And I don't know how much of it is me changing over the years, because that happens, you know. But the remastered version does a lot. Does a lot. And it all, like, it's practically a new game, really. But without, like, there's that fine line you gotta walk with a remaster where you don't want to change it to the point where it's like completely different. But there are things that you can do to make it better. And this remastered experience is not that.
Dr. White? No, he's the drunken sotter on the corner. If you can get his attention, tell him I quit. All this ire on him. Not worth getting caught up in it. I have a family.
I mean, when you have someone like me who, by and large, hates Elder Scrolls and is, like, completely in love with the remastered Oblivion. What's going on? Hello? I'm pressing the punch button and nothing is happening. Oh, for God's sake. It's not me. I swear to God, it's not me. Oh, we're just stuck like this, are we? Awesome. Fan-fucking-tastic. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Help. You got Ubisoft. Come on. Oh my God.
Dr. White? No, he's the drunken sotter on the corner.
Please. I am begging you. Work game. Are you kidding me? Are you actually shitting my nuts right now? What? What? Okay, the console version is apparently busted. I can't do anything. Like, maybe I can... What are my options? Wait. What's it? What? 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 I don't have anything that will knock them out of this. Maybe this? Nothing. Oh my goodness. What the ever-living shit? Hold on. Hold on. This is the latest version. Wow. Wow, Ubisoft. I can't do anything. Okay, I'll try that. Astonishing. Truly, truly, truly astonishing. Like, it's so bad that I'm not even mad. I mean, I was watching another YouTuber the other day have problems in Assassin's Creed 1. And to be fair, my problems are not near as bad as what she was going through. At the same time, oh my God, this is the remastered version. Okay.
Dr. White.
Yes?
My name is Connor.
And what can I help you with? Another quote for the broadsheets for you to twist against me?
I'm here to make you an offer.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the doctor the British have been slandering all over town. White Death. No?
I was given your name by my friends Warren and Prudence. Prudence is with child and requires a doctor's hand.
Prudence is pregnant? Ha! They've been trying for years, it seems. Maybe getting away from Boston is exactly what I need.
What the? Ooh, I haven't done that. See, I think there's something to that observation thing. Ubisoft games only work if you're not watching. Because my entire playthrough of Assassin's Creed Shadows, I mean, I was here streaming by myself. No one to talk to at all. And that shit ran perfect.
Think you're meaner than Goose Grease, do you? I'm organising an attorney for lads like you. But it's not open to just anyone. Got to prove yourself first. Here's a list of names. Beat each of these brutes and you'll get your spot. Then we'll see how tough you really are.
Okay. Well. Who are you?
Ah, Connor! What a relief. You came. Allow me to introduce you to William Dawes and Robert Newman.
Your letter said John Pitcairn was here.
Aye. He's readying an assault on Lexington, where Adams and Hancock have taken shelter. After that, he will march on Concord, hoping to destroy our weapons and supplies. You must help us.
Only tell me where to find him, and I will put a stop to this.
He has dozens, if not hundreds, of soldiers at his command.
Boy.
Cannot hope to match him by yourself.
Yes. Yes, he can.
But you will not have to. We have an entire army of our own, merely awaiting the order to take up arms.
Then you must call upon them.
Indeed. You and I will cross the Charles River and rouse the boys. William, I need you to take the overland route and do the same. Robert, I need you up in Christchurch. Light the signal. 2 lanterns, our enemy comes by sea. No time for dawdling, my friend. We have lives to save. Come on.
Well, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows was so good, it made me want to replay the rest of the series to place it accurately. And so far, the only game I've played that I've really enjoyed way, way more is Brotherhood.
Huh. They've only
I mean, if you take the Ezio trilogy as a whole, yeah, that's way better than Shadows.
Ah! You take the reins, I'll navigate. Quickly, Connor, get on the horse.
This fucking guy.
I'll guide you towards those we need to alert. Follow my directions, and we'll be done in no time. Yes, this is exactly where we need to be.
The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere.
This is it. This is the way. Keep going. Keep going. Excellent. We are right on course.
Oh boy.
Redcoats. What are they doing here?
Don't worry about it.
They must be scouts.
Be careful, Connor. We mustn't let them warn the others.
Don't worry about it.
Yes! This is it! This is the way!
Oh boy.
Here we are. Best to continue on foot.
No. Oh.
This is it. You have got the right place. Let everyone know that the regulars marched for Lexington and Concord.
The British are coming!
Back in the saddle, my friend. We have more people to warn. Yes, this is exactly where we need to be. This way, Connor! Go left up here. Careful, Connor. There might be other scouts around. Yes! This is it! This is the... I believe we are on course. Left! Here we are. Best to continue on foot.
Okay. Is this it? No, it's not.
Wouldn't surprise me if we ran into more trouble. Stay alert.
This guy is given orders, and I really wish he'd stop.
This is it. You have got the right place. Spread the word. The regulars are coming out.
At once!
Man, we got more? You know, because this is the infamous midnight ride of Paul Revere, I feel like they could have done a lot to zhuzh it up. You know? It's a little bland. Yes, I know. But there is the only bridge has our good friends the British on it.
Let us continue the search on foot.
Oh, really? This is like the only place. Nope. Maybe up here?
This is it. You have got the right place. The regulars are coming.
Here, we're here. Get them!
Faster! We need to get away from them. We need to lose them.
What a fucking trooper! You know what?
Make sure none of them get away.
Come on. Now I have to wait. Okay. Hey, Paul. Look at who did all that work.
That was much too close for comfort. Let us take care to avoid any further surprises.
Get on the horse. I'm probably not going to be able to make it. Shut up. Go faster. Oh, come on. Go. Shut up. I'm stuck. Oh, God. Get out of the way. Yeah. Oh, that is... That was stupid.
Gotta shake those redcoats.
I would like to go, please. Thank you.
We've gotta shake those redcoats.
Come on. Like, what are you supposed to do? Get on the...
Well,
fucking...
suppose that's one way.
No. No, no, no. 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 We're going... We're just taking an extreme right.
Master, we need to get away from them.
Yeah, no shit. And it would be great if the horse...
Find a way to get rid of them, Connor. Faster! We need to get away from them.
Bro, you yelling at me doesn't make it go quicker. I'm just saying.
We've got to shake those redcoats.
A horse would be able to go through that brush.
Take care to avoid any further surprises.
Eh.
Might be safer if we approach the houses on foot. This is it. You have got the right place. Where the devil is he?
Are you sure we are in the right place?
Well, sure, I'm sure. Prescott?
Evening, gents.
Listen, the regulars are out. You need to rally your men. And, put on some trousers.
At once.
Go.
Welcome to Lexington, Connor. Now let's find Hancock and Adams. No sign of Dawes. I hope he's all right.
Paul, Connor. Good to see you.
You need to leave. The Redcoats are coming.
Aye, so Williams told us. Let them conduct their little search. They'll find nothing.
You don't understand. Pitcairn intends to kill you. I'm afraid it's true.
I suppose we have no choice then but to go. What of you three?
Dawes and I will continue on to Concord. Connor, it's best you stay here and help our man John Parker hold the town. It'll give us time to spread the word.
Well, we got full sync on that. At least. I'll do that later. Actually, I should probably do it now. Come to think. Look, guys, chill right there. I need to go beat someone up. It's fine. Pop. Come on. Come on. You can... It's right there, Connor. It's right there. Hey there.
Here for a scrap? You want a chance? You gotta hit me! Come on! Swing at me some more!
He just headbutted him without really caring. Connor is such a menace. Okay. Time to kill some redcoats.
Stand your ground, men! Don't fire! Unless fired upon! But if they mean to have a war, let it begin here!
Pitcairn.
Disperse, you damn rebels! Lay down your arms and disperse!
What the deuce are you doing? Hold your position! Cravens! Traitors!
They are not coming back. You will have to make do with those who remain.
Don't you lecture me on up. Return fire! Return fire! You need to get to Concord and warn the others. Show this to whoever leads there. Should be a man by the name of James Barrett. Go on now!
Come on, we'll meet up with the others in Concord.
Get moving, men! We've little time! Stick together, boys, and keep the pace! To Concord, lads! Help! What's happening?
Get out! Everyone, run! They're taking prisoners! Run!
They've taken my brother and poor old Robert. We need to do something. They're over there.
I'm not letting you run. Let's see what
Can I get off the fucking horse? Thank you. Come on.
No! Head for the hills!
Damn it! Get out of there! I've got a surprise for those lobster backs!
Blood's been spilled in Lexington, and there's more to come. The regulars are on the march.
You don't say. And why do you think I'm men up here? Go home, or you get yourself killed. Have enough to worry about without some green boy looking to play it hero.
I can vouch for him.
John Parker as well.
Where's Revere?
Captured?
What?
Fear not. That man's no stranger to sticky situations. He'll be fine. I'm sure of it.
You ladies finished gossiping? Parker seems to believe you're not completely useless, so I suppose there's a thing or two you might be able to help with. When the fighting starts, we'll need to hold those positions there. They're critical to the defense of Concord. Good boys. Not used to soldiering, they need some with the experience to direct them. That's something you can do. You'd best be telling the truth.
You have my word.
Then I suppose all that's left to do is wait.
I mean, we can all agree in this game, Paul Revere kind of sucks.
Sir!
Build the barricades! No! Ensure my men hold those positions. If the Red Devils break through, we're finished.
What would you have me do?
Listen carefully. The Redcoats will form firing lines. Order the men to shoot just before the line is ready. Too soon and they'll miss their targets. Too late, and the enemy will open fire first.
Understood.
And if any of those bastards make it through, engage them. You must keep my men alive.
Make ready!
So it looks like we gotta go here first.
Prepare yourselves. Go! Wait for the signal. Fire!
Okay, I think the next one's gonna be over here. Or not. Oh, wait, no.
Go! Hold fire! Fire! Make ready! Fire! Wait for my signal. Wait for the signal. Open fire. Wait for my signal. Wait for the signal. Fire now! Make ready. Wait for my signal. Open fire. Wait for my go. Wait for the signal. Open fire. Wait for the signal. Make ready. Shoot. Make ready. Shoot. Wait for the signal. Fire! Make ready. Prepare yourselves. Open fire. Wait for the signal. Hold fire. Open fire. Hold fire. Go. Hold.
Not looking good for the regulars.
Fall back.
We did it! They're turning tail!
Where's the horse I was on? Okay.
Takes a true monster to do something like this. At least they're gone.
I should have struck when I had the chance. Do you know where Pitcairn could have gone?
Back into the withered bosom of the British, no doubt. So that he might regroup and plan his next atrocity.
I need to find him.
Every day I wait, more will suffer.
Chin up, friend. Many who should have died today now live because of you.
And what of them?
We do the best we can with what we've got.
It is not enough.
It never is.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go through it. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest.
For the support of the glorious cause. I beg they will accept my most cordial thanks for this distinguished testimony of their approbation. But lest some unlucky event should happen, unfavorable to my reputation, I beg it may be remembered by every gentleman in the room that I, this day, declare with utmost sincerity, I do not think myself equal to the command I am honored with.
Truly, there
As
is
to
no
pay,
man better
sir,
suited
I
to the
beg
task.
leave to assure
Really?
the Congress that
I
as
can
no
think of several.
pecuniary consideration could have
Charles
tempted me to have
Lee.
accepted this arduous employment at the
Do I
expense
know
of my
you?
domestic ease
I would not
and
expect
happiness.
you to remember.
I do
Come,
not wish to
Connor.
make
There's
any
someone I
profit
want you to
from it.
meet.
I will keep an exact account of my expenses.
Sorry to pull you away
Those
like
I
that,
doubt
but
not they will
the last
discharge,
thing we need
and
is
that
the
is
two
all
of
I
you
desire.
coming to blows. Now, Connor, allow me to introduce you to our newly appointed Commander-in-Chief, George Washington.
Ah, so you're the one who saved Sam and John at Lexington.
It was the Patriots who did that. I merely lent support.
As humble as he is brave. We could use more men like you. I'm sorry, but if you'll excuse me, I should attend to Charles over there. He looks none too happy about being passed over for command. It was good to meet you, Connor.
Tell me you have news of Pitcairn.
I'm told he's taken shelter in Boston, where he's guarded by 1,000 redcoats. The only way you're gonna get at him is if we draw him out. Lucky for you, we're launching an offensive against the city in order to do just that. Israel Putnam has been given command of our forces. Present this to him and he'll provide whatever aid you require. You'll find him at the encampment on Bunker Hill.
You have my thanks.
No need. It's the least I could do. Pitcairn's a dangerous man. The sooner we're rid of him, the better.
I would say the same of Charles Lee.
Now that's an altogether different beast. Let us leave it for another day. Best you head to Boston, Connor.
Let me see if I have it unlocked. If I do, I will switch into the wolf costume. But I don't think I do. But I'll go and check. I will go and check. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Remembering old times, Achilles?
That's
Connor.
not what I wanted to do.
Yes, I suppose I was. Seems like so long ago.
Who was the assassin this belonged to?
Originally, it was John de la Tour's, the first assassin in the colonies. Then it was mine for a time. The things I've done wearing that armor. Some are uplifting to recall, others very painful indeed. One day, I will hand it over to you, Connor. It is your duty to keep it. It serves as a reminder for how long our Brotherhood has really been here. How long we've been protecting the people of this land. But here I am going on again. I know you appreciate what it is.
Okay. Let me find this outfit. Oh, I do have it. Okay, cool. Alrighty. I disagree, but to each his own.
Hold and state your business!
Might want to actually point the gun at me.
I'm looking for Israel Putnam.
On whose orders?
Samuel Adams.
Follow me.
This is not Bunker Hill.
Aye, it's Breach. There's been some disagreement as to where we should encamp.
Any news from Boston?
The Tories aren't moving, and any time we try to press them, we lose a dozen men. I think Putnam and the others plan to assemble artillery on these hills. A good shelling might make the Redcoats rethink their strategy.
And what of John Pitcairn?
That bastard's the cagiest of the bunch. He's appeared time to time to taunt us, so send regards by way of cannon fire. It's all right, though. He'll have what's coming to him soon enough.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I agree with Lava. I think my favorite is Altair's. It's just, like... it makes sense. And it's so clean.
Putnam's just up ahead. You can't miss.
I don't care much for your excuses, gentlemen. We should be building on Bunker Hill. Breeze is closer to the city, but it is also closer to their artillery! I rest my case. I'm going back to Bunker Hill. Good day, gentlemen!
General Putnam.
What?
I'm looking for John. I was told you would be able to help me find him.
He's tucked away inside that city with no reason to leave. As long as that ship continues its assault, we'll never flush him out.
But if the ship was silenced...
Oh, then poor John might be forced to get off his arse and come forward.
I shall fly this flag to signal my success.
And I shall speak fondly of you at your funeral.
So I'm pretty sure if you go all the way to the left, you can avoid a lot of bullshit. Or no. This isn't the mission I was thinking of. Aww. How am I that feels like luck, dude. I'm not even gonna try. What are the other? Remain undetected. Well, fuck that. I don't care. Let's see. There we go. Yep. I might play Liberation. I don't remember liking it very much. I remember it being kind of boring. But maybe that's a reason to go through it. Maybe my memory is, you know, not what it should be. Okay. Up. I get how it wanted me to do those things, but once they were like, hey, avoid cannonballs, you're gonna get hit. I'm like, well, how about go F yourself? Great job. Great job. Okay, go up. That's not what I want to do. What are you grabbing onto? Okay. There we go. I mean, Revelations is okay. It's pretty fun. So you guys are probably way too young to remember, but for GoldenEye, on the old Nintendo 64, the difficulty didn't really change the difficulty per se. It just sort of added more things for you to do. And that's kind of how I view the optional challenges in these games. It's like a way to make a mission more difficult if you want, but otherwise completely ignorable. Like, if it's something that I don't want to waste my time with, I'm not going to waste my time with it. But if it makes the mission more fun, hell yeah, I'll do it.
They've better numbers, you say. Better weapons, better training. But I do not fear. And neither should you. For what they have in material, they lack in conviction and care. But not us. We have discipline. We have order. And most importantly, we have passion. We believe. So maintain vigilance. Conserve your ammo. Ensure a proper line of sight. And above all else, men, do not fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
So, the ending scene of Revelations only means anything if you've played Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
You did it.
That was quite a speech.
I don't know how well it stands on its own.
All of it, I'm afraid. Still, such words have carried us thus far.
And what of Pitcairn?
He's left Boston, as I said he would, and set up camp on Bolton Hill. There's no good way to get at him. Not with that maelstrom brewing down below. I suppose you could circle around a bit and wait for us to thin their ranks.
There is no time. I will have to chance a direct approach.
That's twice today you proposed the impossible.
I see no other choice.
Not because you're mad as a March hare, son.
I expect an apology on my return.
Okay. I gotta find my route. This is one of my favorite, most memorable missions. I didn't see shit. Oh, fuck off. Go away. You didn't see anything. Ah, come on. Come over here. Come over here. Oh. Wait. Okay. Made it where I need to, I think. Game. Go up, please. Go up. Go up. There you go. Okay.
Why did you do this? To protect Adams and Hancock and those they serve. You meant to kill them.
Kill them? Are you mad? I wanted only to parley. There was so much to discuss, to explain. You've put an end to that now.
If you speak true, then I will carry your last words to them.
They must lay down their arms. They must stop this war.
Why them and not the Redcoats?
Do you not think we asked the same question of the British? These things take time. And it would have succeeded had you let me play my part.
Part of the puppeteer.
Or better, we hold the strings on another.
No, the strings should be severed. All should be free.
And we should live forever on castles in the sky. You wield your blade like a man, but your mouth like a child. And more will die now. Because of that.
Sahoin jänerene o teenam da setakwe. Dinio ne yaho teena tam da setakwe.
dare you sneak up on me like that? Why don't you just go out there and just help this camp retreat? Don't ever do that again, you hear me? God damn it!
General Putnam.
You live.
The same cannot be said for Pitcairn.
Well done, I suppose. But it matters little now. I'm ordering a full retreat. We have lost too many in exchange for too little. If the Tories want this hill so badly, let them have it. Boston is the true prize.
We have a bigger problem.
What do you mean? This can't be right. It says they plan to murder Washington.
Yeah, the first time I played through, I couldn't figure out the route, and so wound up fighting him, and he was pretty fun. But ever since I figured out the route, I like doing it.
My enemy is tenacious. When money failed them, they took to force. But I have slain Johnson and Pitcairn both, ending their plots. George Washington now rallies the colonists, and their march towards freedom begins in earnest. Little wonder, then, that the Templars now want him dead. They seek to reshape this land into something cold and ordered, something soulless. And he is an obstacle. I must save him, that his cause can flourish and my people remain safe. But the more I prod, the greater the chance I am discovered. The Templars believe their men lost the revolution. In their eyes, the assassins are gone and scattered, no longer a threat. But I fear they will soon discover the truth, and me along with it. I must tread carefully.
How fares the hunt, Connor?
There is progress, but I worry it is not enough.
You must strike where you need it most. What if you pursued Charles Lee and your father? What then of Paul Revere and the soldiers at Lexington?
Soldiers? There were no soldiers in those towns, only men and women who were forced to defend themselves.
Is this not why you fight? To protect your people? Your struggle is the colonist struggle. In helping one, you help the other.
Encouraging words from one who thought mine a fool's errand.
Make no mistake, I still do. But I can't help but feel some pride in your success.
And why should I give you any credit?
Then don't. But first, return the robe and the blade and the darts and all of the years of training and knowledge I have bestowed upon you. Return these, and then your words may have some merit.
Or you could just admit that you are wrong.
Oh, child, please, you've killed 2 men. One more salesman than soldier. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to impress me.
Is that so, old man? Or perhaps we should step outside. I will gladly demonstrate how easily I could trounce.
Connor, this is Benjamin Talmadge. His father was one of us, no need for secrecy. I think he has something he wants to say.
Achilles tells me you've uncovered a plot to murder the commander-in-chief.
Yes, but I have only false starts and dead ends to show for it.
Not anymore, my friend. Thomas Hickey's your man, and I aim to help you catch him.
How?
I'll explain on the way. You and I are going to New York.
Oh boy. You know, so I'm a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise. I've been playing since it was first released, and I've played the games multiple times. And I usually judge a game by how often I've replayed it. And Rogue is one of my least replayed of the games. I'm not saying you won't enjoy it, you know. You might. I'll just for my part, can I just run past him? Do I have to? Okay.
So what is your stake in all this?
Same as yours. Peace, stability. A land in which all might live side by side, free and equal.
Why not join the Brotherhood, then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job, too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time. So, I chose to live in one.
I understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
What can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city. Locate the source of his operation, and we can have him arrested. He cannot harm the commander if he is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search. There are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. God!
Oh boy, a tailing mission. Love them tailing missions. So I really liked AC Shadows. I liked AC Shadows to the point where I feel like a lot of the negativity around it is like I don't understand it. Yeah. Like there are things to criticize. I think its story could be better. But other than that, like, I like the combat quite a bit. It's very reactive, and you have, like, a bunch of options. The stealth is excellent. It could use social stealth. It's missing social stealth. But, like, the light-dark mechanic, like Splinter Cell, is really well done. Nope. Nope. Don't get... I want you to go against the wall... Not up the ladder, my friend. Nope.
onto us. How? What happened? Dan Shopkey called me out. Brought the guard, but I gave him the slip. Boss is gonna be mad. Not so mad.
What? Oh, come on. Look, there have been games in this series where I have regretted full price. Unity was one I regretted at full price. Rogue was one that I regretted at full price. Shadows I did not regret at full price.
The New York Morning Post. Weekly subscriptions for a shilling.
Gentlemen.
Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tonight.
Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep my distance.
Can't believe we're really gonna do.
We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings.
No!
Revolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset
good folk. Really?
Of course. You and me and him. Hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world.
Okay. Okay. I feel like... No. That's not what I fucking wanted to do. What? What? I don't really give a shit too much about the bugs either. What I give a shit about is, like, microtransactions being directly put into the game's menu, you know, like for weapons and whatnot, and how you can literally buy power. I hate that shit.
Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep my distance.
I also just think the combat is bad in general.
The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings, though. Revolution. bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. As some fool filled their heads with rubbish, ruining it for the rest of us good folk.
Good folk? Really?
Of course. You and me and Hickey. Just some hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world.
Come on.
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be. What's it to you? Right. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I best be rectifying that then. Get him!
There's another one! Grab him!
Yeah.
Get away from there. That's my money.
Are you kidding? Whatever. There we go.
Be still. You will do no more harm. You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about. Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom. Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then... You are both under arrest! Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet! What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
Eh.
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say? If you are here, then Washington is safe. True, true. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. Two birds with one stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even taught me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth or I shut it for you.
Easy now. Was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
I think I would rather hold it in.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
What if I don't want to limit prison guard deaths?
Half-breed. You not understand English? That it? Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
Oh boy.
Mason Weems?
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules? Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor. Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just gotta return to my cell. Easy peasy.
This key is useless.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
Your key is garbage.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the Warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the Warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The Warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
Huh. All right. Hello. What? Bop. Okay, so these guys... I do like the combat in AC3 because sometimes it forces you to just not counter kill every fucking thing. Like, you have to break the fence, you have to... You know... It's engaging. It's engaging in a way that up until AC3, the combat really wasn't. And, like, I don't buy... Like, One thing I've always sort of been irritated by is the people conflating difficulty with, like, good design, right? Like, Dark Souls and everything FromSoft does is super difficult, but it's not, like, that's not the intention. The intention is something that's, like, engaging and responsive, and then you have, like, an appropriate challenge to go with it. That's what matters. I feel like engaging is the gold standard, the Northern Star. And I feel like for Unity, yeah, they made the combat more difficult, but it feels really mushy to play.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness?
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
Okay. What did I miss? No, I got it all. Weird. Weird.
Up! Up with you! I said, get up!
This part is so narrative heavy, I find it difficult to interject every now and then.
Bye now.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
You know, Hickey is so deplorable. But that kind of makes him lovable, in a way. Get him. I mean, they're bullies, basically. Jeez. That lady has a mean right hook. Or left hook.
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what he gets you. A pine box and little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense.
I feel like people would have noticed that.
And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, If he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go! Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future, too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
What did I miss? Huh.
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearned for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
That's good advice.
We must now all hang together. Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Oh, wow. So that was all of Sequence 8. Okay. I just wanted to explore New York a little bit before ending stream. Oh, boy. Okay.
Everything all right?
We'll do this, and then that'll be the end of
Sean
stream.
has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
Oh boy. Love these modern day missions.
You there,
Woo.
Rebecca?
Bad reception.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside. You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
No. I was trying to whistle.
Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse. Hide! Hide!
Damn it. Interesting.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Come here.
Look out! Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this
Bruh. Bruh. He's not blending into crowds. He's not just whatever. I hate these missions. I hate these stealth missions specifically.